Oh, thank you so much for coming so quickly.
You're welcome, Daniel. I saw your support ticket come through. It said you were having a problem with your computer?
I am a very big problem. I can't get any work done. I am so frustrated.
I understand. A computer problem can be very stressful when you have a deadline. Don't worry. My name is Lena, and I'm here to help.
Thank you, Lena. I really appreciate it.
So, the first step is for you to describe the problem to me. Please tell me exactly what is happening.
Well, the main issue is that my computer is running very slowly.
Running slowly. Okay, can you give me an example?
Everything I do takes a very long time. When I turn the computer on in the morning, it takes maybe 10 minutes to start up.
10 minutes? That is a very long time. It should only take a minute or two.
I know. And when I try to open a program like Microsoft Word or my email, I have to wait for a very long time for it to open.
So the applications are not responding quickly.
Not at all. And sometimes, when I am in the middle of writing an email, the program will just stop working. It freezes.
It freezes, so you can't type or click on anything.
Exactly. The mouse moves, but I can't click on any buttons. I have to wait for a minute or two before it starts working again.
That sounds very frustrating. You can't get into a good workflow.
I can't. It's impossible to concentrate.
So, the computer is very slow and your programs are freezing. Are there any other symptoms?
Yes, there is one more thing. Sometimes a strange message appears on the screen.
A message. What does it say?
It's an error message, I think. It's in a little white box, and it has a lot of technical text that I don't understand.
An error message is often a clue to the problem. Do you remember what it said?
Not exactly, but it had a red X icon, and it said something about low memory.
Low memory. Okay, that is a very useful piece of information. Thank you.
So, when did this problem start? Has it always been this slow?
No, not at all. When I first got this computer a year ago, it was very fast and perfect.
And when did you first notice it starting to slow down?
I think it started about 2 weeks ago. At first, it was just a little bit slow. But this past week, it has become much worse. And this morning, it is almost impossible to use.
Okay, so it's a problem that has been getting progressively worse. That's also a helpful clue.
So, do you have any idea what the problem could be? Do I need a new computer? I hope not.
Let's not worry about that yet. There are many reasons why a computer might be running slowly. It is a very common problem.
That's a relief to hear.
We just need to do a little bit of detective work to find the cause.
Okay, where do we start, Detective? Now, I am going to ask you the first and most important question in all of IT support.
I am ready. What is it?
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yes, I have. Many times. It is the first thing I try when I have any technology problem.
I know it sounds like a very simple and silly question, but you would be surprised how often it works.
Why does it work so often? It seems like magic.
It's not magic, but it is a very effective solution. When you use your computer, many small programs and processes are running in the background.
Even if I can't see them?
Yes, Over time, some of these small programs can have little errors or problems, and they can use up a lot of the computer's memory. This is what can cause the computer to slow down or freeze.
I see. So it's like a traffic jam in the computer's brain.
That is a perfect analogy. It's a digital traffic jam, and when you restart the computer or reboot it, it clears everything out.
So it's like clearing the traffic jam and letting all the cars go home.
Exactly. It gives the computer a fresh, clean start. It closes all those little programs that were causing problems.
That makes so much sense. So it's always the best first step.
It is. But you said you have already tried it and the problem is still there.
Yes. When I restart the computer, it is still very slow to start up.
Okay, so that tells me that the problem is probably not just a small temporary error. It is something more persistent. We need to investigate further.
I am ready. What is the next step in our investigation?
Okay, the next step is for me to do some basic checks on the computer's health. I'm just going to open up a few system tools.
Please do. I will just watch and learn.
First, I am going to check the hard drive storage space.
The storage space. That's where all my files and programs are saved, right?
That's right. It's like the computer's filing cabinet. Now, a computer needs some free space on the hard drive to work properly. It uses it as temporary thinking space.
I see. And what happens if the hard drive is too full?
If the hard drive is almost completely full, it can make the computer run very slowly. It has no room to think.
That makes sense. So how much free space do I have?
Let me see. Okay, you have a 1 terabyte hard drive, and you have used about 600 gigabytes.
Is that a lot?
It is. You have a lot of photos and videos, but you still have 400 gigabytes of free space. That is plenty of room. So, a full hard drive is not the cause of your problem.
Okay, so that's good news. What are you checking now?
Now I am checking the RAM, or the memory. You remember the error message you saw mentioned low memory?
Yes. What does that mean?
The RAM is the computer's short-term memory. It's where it holds all the information for the programs that are currently open and running.
So the hard drive is the long-term memory and the RAM is the short-term memory.
An excellent way to put it. Now, if too many programs are using up all the RAM, the computer can become very slow and unresponsive.
Let me see what this tool says. Wow! It says that even with no programs open, your computer is using 90% of its RAM.
90%? But how? I don't have anything open?
That is a very big clue, Daniel. That is not normal at all. It means there is something running in the background that is using up all your computer's energy. So, there is a hidden program running on my computer, and it is using up all the memory?
It seems that way, yes. There is something that is making your computer work very hard, even when you are not doing anything.
What could it be? Is it a normal part of the Windows system?
It is possible, but it is unlikely that a normal system process would use that much memory all the time.
So it is something else. Something that shouldn't be there?
That is what I am beginning to suspect. I have a theory.
What is your theory?
I think it is possible that you have some malware or a virus on your computer.
A virus? Oh no, that sounds very bad. I am always so careful.
Viruses can be very sneaky. Sometimes even careful people can get them.
How does a computer get a virus?
The most common way is through email. You might receive an email that looks official from a bank or a delivery company.
And it has a link or an attachment in it?
Exactly. And if you click on the link or download the attachment, it can install a malicious program on your computer without you knowing.
Malicious. That means bad or evil, right?
It does. It's a program designed to cause problems.
Now I am very worried. I did click on a strange email a few weeks ago.
What was it?
It said I had a package that could not be delivered. It asked me to click a link to reschedule the delivery. I was expecting a package, so I clicked on it.
And what happened?
It just went to a strange website that didn't work. I thought it was just a mistake, so I closed it.
That could be the cause of the problem, Daniel. Those package delivery emails are a very common trick that hackers use.
Oh no, I feel so stupid.
You are not stupid. It is a very easy mistake to make. The important thing is that we can fix it. Please don't worry, Daniel. It is a very common problem, and we have the tools to solve it.
So, you think you can remove the virus?
The first step is to confirm that there is one. I am going to run a full virus scan on your computer.
A virus scan? What is that?
Every computer in our company has special antivirus software installed.
Antivirus? So it fights against viruses.
Exactly. The software has a huge database of all the known viruses and malware. A scan is when the software checks every single file on your computer to see if it matches anything on its list of bad programs.
So it is like a security check for my computer?
A very thorough security check. I am starting the full scan now. This might take a little while. It could take up to an hour because it has to check all 600 gigabytes of your files.
That's fine. I am just happy that you are doing it. So, we just have to wait now.
We do. While it is scanning, this is a good opportunity for a quick lesson on internet safety.
I think I need that lesson.
The most important rule is to be very, very suspicious of unexpected emails, especially if they ask you to click a link or download a file.
Even if they look official?
Especially if they look official. Hackers are very good at making fake emails look real. you should always check the sender's email address. It is often a very strange address that doesn't look right.
And what if I am not sure?
If you are ever unsure about an email, the safest thing to do is to delete it. Or you can forward it to our IT department and we can check it for you.
That is a very good idea. I will do that from now on. Be suspicious and ask for help if I am not sure.
That is the best way to stay safe online.
So, the scan has been running for about 45 minutes now. Has it found anything?
It has. Look at the screen. The scan has just finished.
I see a big red warning sign. That doesn't look good.
No, but it is good that we have found the problem. The antivirus software has detected 2 threats.
2 threats? What are they?
It says it has found 1 piece of malware and 1 spyware program.
Those words sound very scary. What is malware?
Malware is just a general term for any kind of malicious software. It's a combination of the words malicious and software. So, a virus is a type of malware.
I see. And what is spyware?
As the name suggests, spyware is a type of malware that is designed to spy on you.
To spy on me? You mean it watches what I am doing on my computer?
Yes. It can record your keystrokes to try and steal your passwords, or it can monitor your internet browsing history.
That is really frightening. I had no idea that was on my computer.
It is designed to be completely invisible, but this program here that was using up 90% of your computer's memory, that was probably the spyware running in the background.
So that is what was making my computer so slow.
Almost certainly. Yes. It was using all the computer's resources for its own secret work.
So the good news is that we have found the cause of the problem.
Yes, the detective work is over. We have found the criminals.
So what is the next step? How do we get them off my computer?
That is the easy part. The antivirus software will do it for us.
So the antivirus software can remove the malware for me?
Yes, that is its main job. First, it detects the threats, and then it removes them. Look at the screen. There is a button that says Quarantine Threats.
Quarantine? That's the word we use when a sick person has to stay isolated.
It's the same idea. The software will move the bad files to a safe, isolated place on your computer where they cannot do any more harm.
So it puts them in a digital prison.
That's a perfect way to describe it. So, I am going to press the Quarantine button now.
Okay.
There. The software is now cleaning your computer. It says, "Threats have been successfully removed."
That is the most beautiful sentence I have read all day. So they are gone?
They are gone. They are safely locked away in the quarantine folder. Now, for the final step, we should restart the computer one more time.
To get that fresh, clean start that you were talking about earlier?
Exactly. A full reboot will make sure that everything is back to normal. I'm restarting it now.
Okay, let's see how long it takes to start up this time.
The screen has gone black. And here comes the startup screen. It seems to be loading much faster already.
It does. It's not getting stuck like it was before. And we are at the login screen. That only took about 30 seconds.
A huge improvement. Now log in and let's try to open a program.
I'm logging in now. The desktop has appeared instantly. Okay, I am going to try and open my email program. I'm clicking on the icon.
And?
It opened! It opened in about 3 seconds. This is amazing. My computer is fast again.
The problem is solved. Your computer is healthy again.
I am so happy and so relieved. It feels like I have a brand new computer.
I am so glad we could fix it for you. It was a classic case of a malware infection.
I will be so much more careful with my emails from now on. I have learned my lesson.
That's good. It's always better to be safe than sorry. I have a few more tips for you to help you keep your computer healthy in the future.
Please, I would love to hear them. I want to be a responsible computer owner.
The first tip, as we have discussed, is to be very careful with suspicious emails and links. That is the #1 rule.
I will never click on a strange link again. I promise.
The second tip is to make sure that your software is always up to date.
What do you mean?
You know when your computer shows you a message that says updates are available?
Yes, I often ignore those messages because I am busy.
You should never ignore them. Those updates often contain very important security patches. They fix weaknesses in the software that hackers can use to install viruses.
So, updating my software helps me to protect me.
Yes, very much so. You should always install updates as soon as they are available, for your operating system and for your web browser.
That is a very easy thing to do. I will do that from now on. What is your third tip?
My third tip is to run a full virus scan regularly, maybe once a week.
Just to check that nothing bad has appeared on my computer.
Exactly. You can set up the antivirus software to run a scan automatically every week, so you don't have to remember to do it.
An automatic weekly health check. I love that.
So, if you follow those 3 simple rules, be careful with emails, update your software, and run regular scans, you will have a much lower risk of getting another virus.
Thank you so much for those tips, Lena. They are so simple and practical. I will follow them very carefully.
I'm glad I could help. My job is not just to fix problems, but also to help people avoid them in the future.
Well, you are very good at your job. You explained everything so clearly, and you were so patient with me.
It's my pleasure. I enjoy helping people understand technology. It's not as scary as it seems.
I feel so much more knowledgeable now. I know what RAM is, I know what malware is, and I know why it is so important to restart my computer.
You do. You have had a full IT masterclass this morning.
I have, and most importantly, my computer is working perfectly again. I can finally get back to my work.
That is the best result of all.
I really cannot thank you enough. You have saved my day and probably my whole week.
You are very welcome, Daniel. It's all part of the service. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, I think that's everything. My computer is fast, I have my safety rules to follow, I think I am all set.
Excellent. Well, I will let you get back to your work then. If you have any other problems at all, just create another support ticket and I will be happy to help.
Thank you, Lena. I really appreciate it.
Have a great and productive rest of the day.
You too. Goodbye.